Once upon a time, on a bright and cheerful morning, a little adventurer named Yellow Duck was about to embark on an incredible journey. Standing beside him were his best friends, a group of very cute contractors, all ready for action. They had packed a huge bag, stuffed with delicious snacks for the trip, notebooks to jot down their discoveries, and even a small, cheerful guitar for campfire songs. "All right, team,"
Yellow Duck chirped, flapping his wings with excitement.
"let's go on an adventure to Madagascar." His voice was full of energy, and his friends cheered in agreement. They all bundled onto the bus heading to the airport, their spirits soaring higher than the bus itself. To pass the time, they strummed the guitar and sang a little song they made up on the spot. Fly, fly high, adventure awaits, new friends to find beyond the gates. In between songs, they'd take turns reciting poems about the beautiful nature they hoped to see.
Their laughter and music filled the bus, making the journey feel like it was over in a flash. Before they knew it, the gentle hum of the airplane engine softened, and the captain announced their arrival.
Their plane had landed safely at Madagascar Airport. As they stepped off the plane and onto the tarmac, a wave of warm, tropical air and the most incredible, expansive views greeted them.
Giant, green mountains stood majestically in the distance, their peaks touching the clouds as if they were giant.
Silent guardians inviting the little explorers to discover their secrets.
Their very first destination was a place of great importance, the home of
an animal considered sacred by the local Malagasy people.
As they ventured deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grew a little mysterious. The bustling sounds of the world seemed to fade away, replaced by an eerie, profound silence among the ancient trees. It was both thrilling and a little spooky. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was the Ai chieftain, with large, piercing eyes that seemed to see right through them. Yellow Duck and his friends held their breath for a moment.
But then, the chieftain's face broke into a kind, welcoming smile.
"Welcome, little travelers, Yellow Duck and friends," he said in a gentle, wise voice. "I see the spirit of adventure in your eyes. Do you wish to know the secrets of Madagascar?" They were so relieved and excited. They sat down with the chieftain
And had a lively conversation.
He told them fascinating stories about the forest, the ancient trees, and all the amazing animals that called it home. The Ai also shared some special information, a clue for their next adventure. He told them about the wonderful lemurs who lived high up in the vast, sprawling mountains. With grateful hearts, they thanked the chieftain and set off on the next leg of their journey. Following the chieftain's directions, they climbed higher into the mountains. From a distance, they spotted a flurry of movement. It was a group of ring-tailed lemurs, their long, striped tails held high like question marks, jumping joyfully from branch to branch. As they got closer, they saw more incredible creatures. There were the clever and graceful dancing Sifaka lemurs, moving as if they were performing a ballet, and the wise, thoughtful Indri lemurs, whose calls echoed through the valleys. All the lemurs saw the new visitors, and, with friendly waves of their little hands, they all came closer. But the biggest surprise was yet to come.
Among the crowd of friendly lemurs, Yellow Duck spotted a familiar face.
It was White Duck, an old friend he hadn't seen in a very, very long time. White duck, he quacked
With joy.
They ran towards each other and shared a big, tight hug. So happy to be reunited after all this time.
The reunion called for a celebration. The wonderful Sifakalimar family invited everyone to their home for a delicious meal. They feasted on fresh fruits and sweet nectar, sharing stories and laughing until their bellies ached. It was a perfect afternoon of friendship and good food. After they had eaten their fill, the lemur family had another great idea. Your adventure isn't over yet, they announced. You must continue on and visit our friends, Mr. Chameleon and Tomato Frog. Excited for what was next, they all hopped into a cool, open-topped Jeep. The engine roared to life, and they sped off along a winding dirt road. The wind blew hard, playfully ruffling their hair and feathers. It was so exhilarating, racing through the incredible landscape with their new friends, that they completely forgot they were getting thirsty. The ride was an adventure in itself. Finally, the Jeep pulled up beside a massive, ancient tree. This was at Mr. Chameleon's house. They quietly approached, trying not to startle him.
But as they peeked around a large leaf, Mr. Chameleon spotted the unexpected crowd of ducks and lemurs.
In his surprise, his body instantly flashed through a brilliant array of colors. He went from green to yellow, to red, to blue, all in a second. Everyone burst out laughing. Ha ha ha! One of the lemurs giggled. Look, Mr. Chameleon can turn into a rainbow.
After a warm and colorful conversation with the now Khan, Mr. Chameleon, it was time for the final leg of their journey.
They headed towards a lush, green part of the forest, where a crystal-clear stream flowed peacefully.
This was the home of the Tomato Frog. As they arrived, a small, bright red creature hopped out to greet them. His body was as round and red as a fresh, ripe tomato. He welcomed them with a series of cheerful croaks and happy little hops. Yellow Duck and his friends were completely mesmerized by the stunning natural beauty surrounding the Tomato Frog's home. The water was so clear you could see every pebble on the bottom. The trees provided cool, gentle shade, and the air was filled with the sweet melody of forest birds. It filled their hearts with a deep sense of peace and wonder. Wow! Yellow Duck exclaimed, his voice full of awe. Madagascar is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the forest, everyone gathered together. Yellow Duck and his friends, the wise AIs, the playful lemurs, the colorful chameleon, and the cheerful Tomato Frog. They all joined hands and wings and paws. In that moment of unity, they made a solemn promise. We must all work together, they said in one voice. We must protect our beautiful environment and our precious homes so that no creature ever has to face extinction. It was a powerful promise, a pact of friendship and responsibility. To seal their bond, they all came together for one last giant group hug. It was a hug full of warmth, friendship, and hope for the future. And so, Yellow Duck's incredible adventure in Madagascar came to an end, leaving him with new friends and a heart full of wonderful memories. Thank you so much for joining Yellow Duck on his amazing journey today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fun adventures. We'll see you in the